Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Elizabeth and I share information, tips, and ideas on how to improve yourself and how to live a happier and healthier life. Today, we are going to be talking about a few things that I've been doing to help myself feel better and to live a happier and healthier life that hopefully you can implement and you could do too, or that could give you inspiration and maybe help you pick something that you can change in your life. Let's get started. All right, so number one, I am drinking more water. So some of these habits might seem normal or obvious, but honestly, sometimes I need these reminders, and these are the foundational habits that help me feel my best. So I got a reusable water bottle, and I have been using it. I fill it with ice. Typically, I like water better when it's ice cold. And I also will add a slice of lemon. I'll squeeze some lemon in it and I'll add lemon. And it tastes so good. If you have a water bottle with you throughout the day, it will help you to drink more water and it will motivate you to stay hydrated. And honestly, sometimes you're not hungry, you are thirsty. And you are made up of so much water. Your brain, your body, it needs water. And most people know that you can survive without food for a while, but you actually need water more. So you could survive less days without water than food. Water is critical. It helps everything work and go. You want to make sure that your urine is a nice healthy color and that you are feeling good. A lot of people can get dehydrated and it just can cause a lot of issues. So I've been drinking more water and I've been feeling a lot better. Number two, I'm starting the day with fresh fruit or a green juice or a smoothie. So having more foods like this, a green juice is great for your body. It has so many antioxidants and vitamins and minerals and greens. So I've been loving green juicing. I don't do this all the time. I did do a month of green juicing and it felt so good. Some of you might know that I'm predominantly plant-based and I definitely have a lot of raw fruits and vegetables that makes me feel my best. So lots of greens. I put spinach and kale and romaine lettuce and celery and cucumber. You can also put turmeric and ginger, which are amazing roots. I highly recommend these. And you can add some cilantro or parsley as herbs. And I know this might sound like, ugh, yuck, that sounds disgusting, which honestly, I wasn't eating as many vegetables. And so at first, it definitely was an acquired taste. But if you add green apple, you can add lots of green apple and pineapple, it sweetens it up and makes it taste so good. If you have a blender, a high-speed blender, you can make the juice or you can get a juicer. It's up to you. I do have some shorts on my channel, and I think from a while ago, I do have how to make some green juice, so feel free to check that out, but I honestly highly recommend it. And fruit is easily digestible, and it feels so good on the body, and actually why you might crave sugar in your life is because your body, your mind, we as humans are meant to have fruit. You're meant to have carbohydrates and to have these things, and so eating lots of fruit in abundance will quell and quench that sweet tooth that you have and will give you energy. Have you ever felt like bogged down or and not energized throughout the morning? When you have a lot of water and fruit and things like that, you feel so energized. So you can also add oatmeal. That's a really great fiber fueled breakfast and can help you feel full and satiated and full of lots of fiber. That's a really important thing. It helps you to stay regular and have regular bowel movements, which can help your gut. If you don't have positive gut, it can really make your brain not feel good and you don't feel as energized. So I do this. I've also loved smoothies, add some protein powder, berries are so good and so essential. And doctors recommend to have berries and greens as something that you have every single day for optimal health. So I like to start my mornings as best I can. I like to get my water in, I like to get the fruit in, and I feel like if I start my mornings better, then I feel better throughout the day and I can modify or change, make other choices. But if I start my morning strong, I always feel way better. Number three, I'm getting in exercise. So I'm trying to move more. I'm trying to get stronger and just feel that strength and pain-free body. That is super important to me. So I went to PT recently for just a tight IT band that resulted from pregnancy and some other things. And that was amazing. But I'm continually working on doing Pilates, yoga, weightlifting, strength training, and things that can help me feel stronger. So I highly recommend just getting in touch with your body and trying to nurture it and strengthen it. The more that you move it, the better it's going to feel and be, especially as you age, right? We're almost in my 30s. And so I want to make sure that I am aging well and that I feel good. No one wants to be walking around in pain. And I weightlifted and did a lot of stuff in the past, and I never felt pain, never felt issues. And so I am trying to move more into get rid of some of these little aches and pains or cracks or whatever that I might be having because of a decrease in exercise after COVID and pregnancy and things like that. And so I definitely noticed a difference. I'm moving in the right direction, but it helps a lot. So how you feel physically, and so you don't end the day just kind of feeling like, bleh, I just want to go rest and do nothing. Moving more, and the more you move, the more you have energy, the more you want to do stuff. And another thing, getting cardio and getting your heart rate up, you are releasing endorphins and dopamine, and you're getting serotonin from exercise. Your body was made to help you when you do the right things, right? We don't need to resort to drugs. We don't need to resort to alcohol. We don't need to resort to all these negative things. I'm all about how can we take care of ourselves naturally? How can we succeed naturally? How can we do the work to be better naturally? And so that's one reason I really have fallen in love with a plant-based diet. I've always had lots of fruits and vegetables, but I've really felt the difference. And so just do good things for your body, exercise. I've gone without as much exercise, especially when I started eating better, but exercise plus diet is a powerful, powerful tool. So really work on exercise. Do something that you enjoy. Go swimming. Yes, there are certain exercises that are better on your joints that is good for you as you age, or there's certain exercises that you can keep doing. Like my grandpa was in his 90s and still swimming, or a lot of people do Tai Chi or yoga Pilates, and strength training can be excellent too to help your bone density and to help you age better. So thinking of things more on how you feel. Of course, you'll probably look better too, but it's not all about that, right? We want to be empowering ourselves and feeling good in our skin and not feeling pain and being able to keep up with our kids, etc. All right, another classic, but it's a classic for a reason, is sleeping. So how can you schedule your life and plan to get enough sleep? I know it can be hard. I've had a hard time because I've been working on projects and I'm trying to get things in and staying up a little later than I probably should be. But plan your day and be specific. I'm really going to be working on this. I'm going to do a video on time blocking and how you can block out your day for the tasks and the actions and the things that you need to do to help you to reach your goals and to be successful. It makes a big difference, but really making sure you get sleep, at least 7 hours, 8, 9, if you can. Everyone functions differently, but I find this is better. I don't drink or have caffeine. I've never drinking coffee. I don't do energy drinks or things like that. Like I said, I have my fruit and smoothies and things, and I have a lot of energy from that and from getting enough rest. So sometimes we can't help it. Parents, things like that can be really challenging, but it's so important to prioritize that. And otherwise you're in this endless cycle of not feeling energetic, and you're just, it's a rough cycle. So really try to prioritize sleep and to find a bedtime and a wake up time and try to be consistent with it. It's just like when you give your kids a bedtime, or when your parents gave you one. There's a reason for it. Number one, like, yes, they get some time at the end of the night together and to talk and to just breathe and get the next day ready, but it's also because it helps you to thrive and to be successful. So give yourself a bedtime, not just your kids. This is something that's a little different. It's kind of like water, but can you add turmeric or ginger into your day? I drink a turmeric and ginger tea from Trader Joe's. I absolutely love it. Now, any ginger or any turmeric and ginger tea, it doesn't necessarily taste the same. It has to have orange peel, black pepper. The black pepper activates the curcumin, or curcumin, depending on how you say it, in the turmeric. It has lots of cancer-fighting and anti-inflammatory properties. That's known for reducing pain and helping anxiety and keeping your brain focused and sharp. And it has so many benefits, so many. I can list some here. But turmeric and ginger, there is one from Walmart that is the same as the one from Trader Joe's. It's organic, Great Value brand, so feel free to look for that. But I love it. It has orange peel, black licorice, organic ginger, organic turmeric. I microwave 2 tea bags, and so they expand. And then I like to get the turmeric and ginger out of it if I can after I drink it, and it does wonders. And so I honestly think it helped me with my precancerous cells that I had, and I don't have them anymore, which is amazing. I haven't had them for a couple of years, and I really think that, along with my plant-based diet, really, really helped. So I can talk more about plant-based nutrition. I'm not perfect at it. Like, I'm still just, imperfect human, and so it's not like I have this gold standard, but I know what to try to do. And from what these doctors and experts and what the science says, that the longest lived people and the healthiest people eat a predominantly plant-based diet. And so I just want, it's information that has changed my life, and so I'm happy to share that with you and to share tips. And it's always about adding more and not subtracting. How can you add more of those foods? And seriously, guys, it makes such a difference. Like, a plant-based diet is literally the only diet that has been proven to not only prevent heart disease, which is the number 1 or number 2 killer in the United States, but it's the only diet that's been proven to reverse heart disease. And you have to do a more strict whole food plant-based diet. You can't have salt, oil, or sugar as well if you already have heart disease. And then you eat these foods. There's so many recipes and it's so good. And once you eat those foods, you start to crave those foods actually. And it's like, it's amazing. Like, I don't see other foods as food anymore. Like some of this processed and engineered foods, I'm like, it just doesn't sound as good, which I used to love all that stuff. So, but the way you feel is so different. Have you ever felt like so tired, or you feel low energy and maybe you still got sleep and stuff? Like, a lot of that is the food and the food that you're eating. So I'm happy to talk more about that. I know I'm kind of going off on a little tangent about it, but it's made a huge difference in my life. And so I'm happy to share more videos and information on how you can maybe do that too. Another thing is working on your goals. Is there a passion project that you have, or something that you actually enjoy, or even just a hobby? Make sure you plan time for that. Also planning time with your kids or your family. Like, I've been spending so much time with them, and it just makes such a difference, and I just feel so grateful. And so planning time for things that you enjoy and the people that you enjoy can make a big difference. If you are letting your life control you, or the things that are happening and being reactive, then you're not going to be having as good of a time. It's super important to time block and to be intentional with your day and your time, so you can work on your goals. You can work on some of these things, like getting your water in, getting your good food in, getting your exercise in, getting your bedtime, your sleep in, getting time with your kids, getting time with your spouse or significant other, having time for working on your goals or things, or finding investment properties, or working with Airbnbs, or working on a side hustle or a project, or studying a new course or skill so that you can go start that job. Make time for those things that will propel you forward, and the things that you enjoy. You're going to feel so much better. So it's okay to consume. I love to learn and consume information, but make time to create or to do. All right, so those were just a few tips, some things I'm thought about right now. A lot of it too is about mindset and what you focus on. So that is one other bonus tip, is to stop focusing on stupid stuff and focus on things that can propel you forward and actually do the thing. So we might know what to do. We might know. That is the first step. Figure out what you need to do, but then you actually have to do it. So stop focusing on these things. Have a good mindset. I'll be doing more videos on mindset on my channel, because I think it's a critical part of success and for achieving the goals that you have. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, or other video ideas or topics that you're interested in, or areas that you need support in. That's the whole goal. I know we're all different, but my goal is to hopefully have my experience maybe help someone else, instead of just, I would be doing all of this on my own anyways. I'm constantly learning about some of these things, or working on how can I live a happier and healthier life? How can I be a better person and show up better and do more good in the world? And so if I can help you, I would love to do that. So thank you guys for being here. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and like, and maybe share it with a friend if you think it could be helpful, and subscribe for more. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Keep working on you and how you can improve yourself and be the person that you are made to be. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. You got this. Have a great day.